All right, here we go. Today we have former welterweight champion Victor Ortiz, who is best known for his highly controversial loss to Floyd Mayweather back in 2011. Welcome to VladTV.
Hey, thank you for having me, man. I greatly appreciate it.
Well, it's your first time here. I want to start in the very beginning.
Yep.
So you grew up in Kansas.
Born and raised, yes, sir.
Okay, and how many kids total was it?
My dad's side by himself, he's got 23, I believe.
Wait. Your dad has 23
on his own
kids.
Yeah, so I'm Victor number 5. Victor Ortiz number 5.
Wait. There's 5 Victors?
Yes. I'm the youngest of the Victors. Yeah.
And you're not even technically Victor the second because you named that after your father. So there's 5 Victors.
Yep.
So if y'all hanging out, he goes, "Hey, Victor," like all 5 of you'll just turn around.
we know each other now throughout the years, but we don't really know each other like that. So we've never actually been at the same table together.
Okay.
I met them all individually nowadays. Like, hey, what's going on, bro, Victor? You know, and they're really nice guys, very successful as well. Marines. They're just mathematicians, teachers. It's crazy. But we all have our way, you know?
Well, did he know that all the kids were going to be named Victor, or did the moms name them without him knowing?
That guy did that, man.
That was his idea.
Yeah, that was my father's idea, I guess. Huh. He made us, all of us, and he left us. But I grew up with my brother, Temo, and my sister, Carmen. That was until foster homes and stuff like that. Well, they left us when I was 7. My mom left when I was 7. My dad left when I was 12.
Yeah.
He was always out driving semis and whatnot. And started a whole new journey.
Okay, so at 7 years old, your mom leaves the family.
Yeah.
To marry another man?
I don't know what took place. I didn't. There was never no nothing. It was just we went to school, came home to an empty household. Everything was packed, gone, and I never saw the lady again until I was 24 years old.
That's a very much of a rarity.
Yeah.
When it just comes to mothers in general. Dads, mother's baby, daddy's maybe, like you hear that a lot, but the mom will usually stick it out with the kids no matter what.
Yeah, you know what though? At the end of the day, I believe throughout what I've been through the years, what I've had to learn and whatnot, I don't blame her. To a sense, I don't.
Because of your dad?
No, I don't know him like that. But I can only imagine what she had to endure with this man. At the end of the day, I don't know. I couldn't do that to my children. I have 3 boys now, and nope.
Well, right, because you could have a bad situation with your husband or child's father or whatever else. You could be abusive and so forth, but usually the woman will leave with the kids. They rarely leave the kids behind. That you hardly ever hear.
Yeah, that's a little interesting, right?
Yeah. I've hardly ever heard that. I've only heard that a couple times in my life. Did that really mess you up, knowing that your mother is now gone?
Well, I was a little boy. It messed with me a lot. I didn't realize that it was her absence that really drove me. Because I remember she would always yell at my sister, and you'll never be anything in life. You're going to end up having children young and this and that. And my sister did just that. She went off, got pregnant at 13, delivered at 14. She started her life, and it was just ugly. And I just wanted to break that cycle. And I said, man, they don't believe in me. They don't need to. They could watch me. And by the graces of God, I found a gentleman named Mr. Bucky Avila. And Bucky taught me how to box.
Well, right, because I guess you got beat up at school one day.
Yep.
And then your dad took you to a boxing.
He made me go to the boxing.
Right, you didn't want to go.
I didn't want to go.
Yeah.
And the gloves are so big, they come up to here to me. And I'm in there, not even know how to do this or whatever. And he goes, makes me spar, and I'm getting whipped on from corner to corner, crying, and I have blood in my lips and my nose. And I get out of the ring, and as I'm crying, he grabs my arm like a piñata, takes off his belt, and starts hitting me once. On the second one down, Bucky grabs his arm and says, "Leave that boy alone. You leave that boy alone." So when he comes in, he says, "You can have that piece of, he ain't nothing. He'll never be nothing." So he left me right there with may you rest in peace, the older gentleman, Ignacio Avila. We called him Bucky. And Bucky says, "My boy, I'm going to teach you how to box." And I said, "I don't want to learn. I don't like it. It hurts." He says, No. You give me 1 month, but you do as I say, and you're going to have that boy right there crying like he had you crying today. As I'm crying, I looked up like, really? Okay. So I did exactly as he told me for that whole month. Said and done. A month later, I'm making this boy and just hitting him, boom, boom, 1-2s down the pipe. And I'm like, all right. It was fun. And I started noticing that the more I hurt people in the ring as boxing, people loved me. It was a false love, but it was something I'd been searching for since I was a youngster. Love. Just people to, Victor Ortiz, oh my gosh. And I was infatuated with just being loved, recognized, looked at, you know?
Okay, so now you're starting to train as a boxer.
Yep.
But you're still living with your dad.
Nah, yes, for another 3 years. From 12, 13, 14, 15, I was with my dad in and out because he'd get in his semi, go for a month, 2, 3, come back. But I was with my boys, Brandon Carmichael, Kyle Brown, Diego Lazarin. We're always together. They're my brothers. So, I mean, that's my family that I initially got to make. They let me use their clothing, shoes. Their moms would feed me. And even till the day, we still keep in contact. They're some of my best of friends.
Right. And your sister is helping to raise you as well.
Yes.
But she has a baby.
Yes,
also.
But until she ended up moving to Denver, Colorado.
Huh.
And that year, I told my sister, I thought you said you never leave us. You never leave me. She says, well, Junior, I gotta go. And I said, that's not cool. She says, I'm gonna get custody of you. And I said, I'll believe it when I see it. I put pressure on her and she did. She fought for custody of me through my foster parents, John and Sharon Ford. My mom, Sharon, was like, you're not going anywhere. And I was like, Mom, I don't got nothing. This clothes is all I got.
So you're still communicating with your mom?
No, my foster mom.
Your foster mom?
Yeah.
Okay, right.
Sharon.
Right, because you were put in foster care because your dad wasn't around.
Yep.
I hear a lot of horror stories about foster care, especially...
No.
No?
This is This is like Sharon, John, Leslie, Kelly, Katie, and JJ, and they were beautiful.
Okay.
They treated me...
You got lucky then.
Yeah, you know, they love me. If anything, I was kind of like the guy that just stayed away. You know, I didn't really like to be around people. If I wasn't out running in some field somewhere in Garden City, Kansas, or working on a farm somewhere, I'd just be away. With Bucky somewhere. Or Bucky would be doing the whole Mr. Miyagi thing when he'd be like, Junior, you're gonna scrape off the paint off this side of the house, and with this other side, with this roller, you're gonna start painting. And I'm like, oh man. All right, Bucky. And then after a long day of work, he'd go, good job, Junior. Here, I got you something. It'd be a Sonic snow cone for free. I'm like, come on, Bucky. Oh, thank you, Bucky. You shouldn't have. You know, but it was good.